Hi, it's me, Rasheed, coach, speaker, and author of Soul Trader, putting the heart back into your business. And welcome to the November issue, an episode of Catch the Coach, your newsletter and your one-person show for inner peace and fulfillment. And my theme this month is love, trust, and stepping up. We find ourselves in challenging times, economically, politically, globally, and for many people personally in terms of their own life in many, many different ways. And at times like these, it's really easy to lose heart. It's easy to lose a sense of hope and to feel overwhelmed by things. And so that's why today my themes are love, trust, and stepping up. First of all, a little bit of news. I want to say a big thank you to everyone who came along to the 10th anniversary of Soul Trader. I'm so grateful to you. Second piece of news is you may have discovered this. Those of you who know I used to be, still am a singer and performer. My new album, Learn to Love, is out now, available on various platforms from Spotify, Amazon Music, Apple Music, and so on. So I'm very grateful for that. Thank you everyone who's listened to that and checked out the new pop video and so on. But now into this theme about love, trust, and stepping up. And it's quite funny, isn't it? The album's called Learn to Love. But I think the first thing I want to talk about is this thing about love. What I have a saying that everything boils down to love and compassion or its absence. So how is it that you're able to bring back more love to what it is that you're doing? How is it that you're able to bring back more love or to bring love into what you're doing? So I have this saying that it's one thing to do what you love for a living, but it's another thing to do what you love with love. So I think when it's in tough times, it's so easy to contract, to retreat, or to lash out. But by being more loving, it helps us to be more peaceful and more calm within and to connect with others. So who and what deserves your love and attention, including you? And what activities do you need to bring more love, care, and kindness to? And what will be the impact for you in your life of being more heart-centered in your life and work? So I want you to sit with those questions. Really sit with that, meditate with that. My tip for the month now is about trust, our second theme. When we lose hope, it's interesting that the one thing that we might need to look to start to find is trust, the things that we can really trust in. So I want you to think a little bit about when are the times in your life when it is that you have trusted. And what does trust, well, maybe even first of all, before that, what does trust mean to you? And when has trust served you in your life? And now I want you to sit with, who and what need do you need to trust more in? That might include yourself. It might be about you trusting in yourself, your heart, your abilities, what you've done in the past, what you can bring to the table. There might be one or two people who've really got your back that you need to trust in. My last question for you here is, how can you build on that trust that you already have? And what's the first actions for you to do in terms of that trust? My third and final theme is this theme about stepping up. So when you feel that things aren't happening around you, other people aren't showing up or whatever, maybe it's time for you to step up. Maybe it's time for you to be proactive. It may be the case that you're overlooking the gifts, talents, and the influence that you already have or potentially have. Or maybe it's you're over-counting on other people's ability to do so, or their willingness to do so. So I want you to think about, first of all, what are the things in your life that you're unhappy about or you think that need to be changed in some way? And now, how is it that you can step up and play your part in influence? That might be just having a conversation with somebody. It might be showing up to a meeting. It might be asking somebody else for a little bit of support. It might well be, doing something that you can proactively do. But sometimes those conversations, you taking a lead, you writing that letter, you sending that email, you attending that event could be that first step. And thirdly, what would be the benefits of you stepping up, speaking up, and being more proactive? Because that may well really nudge and encourage you to do so. Now I want you to finally kind of identify what the first actions that you need to do in order to do that. So that's it, pretty much for this issue. I just want to flag up my last events of the year, my last two British Library events of the year, my Networking for Success event, which is free, webinar, which is free, and my Reset, Restart, Renew Your Business Purpose event, which is free. Both take place on the 7th of December. You'll find them on my website, rosario.com/events. So I hope to see you there. Also keep a lookout for soul-leader.biz, which is the follow-up to Soul Trade. It's my new resource for heart-centered business. I'm going to be putting more out about that soon. The site is being developed as we speak, so that's just a little bit of an extra one here in terms of a coming soon. All right, speak to you soon. Take good care. All the best. Bye-bye.